Hey guys, welcome. Frantic Friday here, I'm calling it today. We're all in the one shed, so there's stuff going on everywhere. But I've been working on for the last day or so this boot skin for a 34 Ford Coupe. It's actually for a fiberglass car, but he wants that look of a Louvred boot lid. So what we've done is started with a piece of 1.6 mil aluminium. And did some basic shapes in the roller and so forth, but then I've spent probably another 5 or 6 hours on the English wheel thus far and just sort of working on shapes, and I've got it to a point where I'm pretty happy with the overall shape. Eventually we'll turn these edges down and we'll show you more of that process later on, but for now what I've done is, when you do the English wheel stuff, it's always hard to get it absolutely perfect, the surface. So what I'm doing now is just sort of going across with a longboard sander, just knocking off any high spots. Ultimately, he doesn't want to paint the boot lid, so it's going to be just a raw aluminium with, punch full of louvers. So at this stage, we're just trying to get it as smooth as we can. Knock those tops off and give it that brushed finish. Then we'll come back, we'll do the louvers and then brush it again. So it's a fairly labour-intensive process, but and I think there's some video of us on the English wheel and that sort of stuff as well. So, watch this space and we'll come out with a nice boot skin at the end. Ta-da! The magic of TV or video. Here is the finished product. Jason's going to come and collect this next week. So as we talked about last week, we've got a 34 Ford boot lid, or trunk lid as the Americans would call it. So all done out of 1.6 mil aluminium, and then a lot of shaping, refining, tipping all the edges over so that we could then fit it to the side of the, that's actually on the top of that other boot skin at the moment, the fiberglass actual deck lid from the car. So and then in that and that rear tail pan, 200 louvers. So never underestimate how much time that takes. They're all punched individually. We have our own louver press here, obviously, so that took a fair part of this week, but I'm pretty happy with the overall outcome. Sent the customer some photos and he was ecstatic. So looking forward to him coming and seeing it in the flesh and picking it up next week. So pretty happy with that one.